It was 3 a.m. when the knock came. 3 sharp taps, like she didn't care she was waking up a married woman in the middle of the night. I thought it was an emergency. My heart raced as I slipped into my robe and tiptoed through the dark house. My husband, Marcus, didn't even stir. That should have been the first sign. I opened the door, and there she was. Sarah, 19, blonde, the neighbor's daughter, holding a baby wrapped in a navy hoodie that looked painfully familiar. She didn't cry. She didn't stammer. She just looked me in the eyes and said, "He told me you agreed to be our surrogate?" For a moment, everything stood still. My brain scrambled to make sense of her words. I stared at the baby, then the hoodie. It had Marcus's initials embroidered on the sleeve. Custom hoodie I'd gotten him last Christmas. "What are you talking about?" I whispered. "He said you couldn't have kids," she added, eyes darting between me and the nursery window behind me. "That you agreed to help us, that you knew." I took a step back. "Get inside," I said. "Now." Marcus sat on the edge of the couch, half awake, confused. Or pretending to be. He blinked at Sarah, at the baby, then looked at me like I had done something wrong. "What's going on?" "Tell her," Sarah hissed. "I'm not doing this alone." Marcus rubbed his eyes, gave me a weak smile, then stood. "Baby, it's not what it looks like." "Oh my God," I whispered. "So it's true." He reached out. "She's just confused." "Cut the crap," I snapped. "She showed up here at 3 a.m. saying I agreed to be your surrogate." His jaw clenched. "Where'd she even get that idea?" I continued. "Why is your hoodie around that baby? And what the hell do you mean, our surrogate?" Marcus sat back down, silent. Sarah tossed her phone at me. "He told me you were infertile. He said you were heartbroken but willing to help. He said you picked me." I stared at the screen. Their messages. Voice notes. A photo of Marcus kissing her stomach while she held up a sonogram. I couldn't breathe. That night I didn't sleep. I stayed in the kitchen, scrolling through his phone while he showered. I'd taken it when he wasn't looking. Passcode was the same. I don't think he ever imagined I'd dare look. There was an app I didn't recognize. A folder named Work Docs. Inside, a scanned surrogacy contract. My name forged at the bottom. A fake notary stamp. There were money transfers labeled Lily's Pediatric Care. Monthly, $1,200 from our joint account. We don't have a daughter. Never did. Couldn't. I had 3 failed pregnancies in 5 years. But Marcus? He'd taken that grief and weaponized it. I kept digging. Uber receipts. All leading to one address. A condo 12 minutes away. The timestamps always during lunch hours. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. I remember one receipt said, 2 car seats in vehicle. That's when I started crying. I went to the condo the next day. Didn't tell him. Didn't text Sarah. I sat in my car, one hand on my phone, the other on my lap, heart racing. At 1:04 p.m., I saw him pull up in his gray Toyota. He had a diaper bag slung over his shoulder. I recorded the whole thing. He knocked. A young blonde woman opened the door. Not Sarah. Another girl. She smiled, let him in, kissed his cheek. That night, I placed the phone on the dinner table and played the video. Marcus didn't say a word. "Another one?" I asked. "How many babies did you make, Marcus?" "How many lies?" He started shaking. "You don't understand." "Then help me. Explain how a man who cried with me at every miscarriage managed to build a second family down the street. Explain how you had the strength to go again. And again." "I was broken," he muttered. You shut down. You wouldn't talk. I laughed. I was grieving. You were cheating. I wanted him to admit it all. Instead, he crumbled in bits. She was 18 when it started, he said finally. She told me she was lonely. Her mom was never home. I was drunk. One time turned into 3. And the baby? She got pregnant. I panicked. Said we'd tell you it was a surrogacy. I stood frozen. You lied to a teenage girl. You lied to me. You made a child in my name. She said she wanted to keep it. Did her mother know? He hesitated. Yes. She started threatening me. Said she'd report me unless I paid her tuition. I couldn't lose everything. I stared at him. You already did. The next morning, I emailed everything to his boss. The forged documents, the transfers, the confession audio, the security footage. I also filed a report. Statutory rape laws in our state are clear. Sarah may be legal now, but she wasn't when it started. I left the house that afternoon. Didn't look back. Final shot. Last week, Sarah texted me, "I'm sorry, he's doing it again. Another girl." I didn't reply. I just stared at the screen until the words blurred. If this video finds its way to someone like her, someone who's scared, confused, or lied to, comment, warn her if you think I should tell her everything. Because once upon a time, I didn't warn myself. And look what it cost me.